We have to go back in and try and make her legs not look like the wrong way around. But the waves are 7.3 foot. I'm 5'5" and I lie about my height. Fred, sorry, I'm just making fun of you briefly. Not represented. No one wants me. Good morning. Welcome back to another vlog. I'm going to do another weekend in my life because why the heck not? But before we get into my Saturday, look at this cute pajamas. By the way, it's shorts. So I've got shorts and like this shirt sleeve. You know what I mean? The colours are so nice. I have never owned anything with this kind of colours, so I love it. It's just like, it feels quite comfy and freeing on my body. I don't really have a plan for today, but I do know I'm going to do some, like, I got some new paint, so I'm going to paint that. I would go to the gym, but I went to Pilates last night and that was a lot of ab stuff, so I'm going to leave a little bit of a rest for that. I'll jump in the shower and like get freshened up for the day. I'm not going to wash my hair because I do want to try and go surfing, but I haven't really got it planned, so I don't know if I will. But the waves are meant to be there tomorrow morning, so I might try and aim for that, maybe. I don't really know. I need to find somewhere to hire the stuff, and would they be open at that time? I don't know, but we can see. Basically right now I'm just gonna go for a shower. I'm gonna freshen up. I probably will wash my fringe because I'm lazy like that, but I'm just gonna go do that, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm just gonna see what happens and take you with me on our little weekend in my life. So enjoy. Okay, I'm being lazy only because I kind of low-key have plans to go surfing tomorrow, depending if I can get a surfboard and everything else. So I'm just gonna wash my fringe because I might be up for dinner tonight. I'm not too sure. Either way, I'm just gonna be washing my fringe because I can always put some curls for my hair and that always makes it look fresher. So I started using Redken Acidic Color Gloss Gentle Color Shampoo. There we go. And then same in the conditioner too. I used it once and that was the other day and it smelled literally like what a hairdresser would do. Like, you know, like the hairdresser smell. I'm just gonna go wash my fringe the most laziest way. I'm gonna put my head down to the tap. So, I'm at the shower, obviously. Oh wow. Oh gosh, did I just say this in? I'm just gonna dry my fringe. I'm just using the Dyson and then this adapter. But I found someone to go surfing with me, so I'm really excited. I've just booked it all for tomorrow. We're going at 1:30 p.m. So I'm really excited, and I'm so glad I didn't wash my hair. There we go, that looks so much nicer. I'm gonna do this bit of it actually. And then what am I going to do with my rest of my hair? And if I do go out for dinner tonight, I can just put a little curl into it because with having it up in that clip, it's kind of giving it like a little clink. I don't think that first word's the right word. I'm going to do some work on my laptop. I've got some admin-y things to do, like, for example, acting. I'm going to continue on with applying for some work, emailing, making contact, networking, emailing casting directors, all of the boring admin-y chores that I've been putting off for a long time. I'm going to get back into it because yesterday I connected with a few people and I can't really say. I'm not going to say because it's all about, not that it's a secret, but the location's a secret. I connected to people in about a feature film. I I was just sort of like connecting with them, and it was really positive. It was all great. I'm not available to do the rehearsals, so I'm not gonna be putting myself forward for the film. Like filming I would be there available for, but for rehearsals it's about 2 months before I would be able to get out there. So technically it doesn't quite work, which is a little bit of a shame. But at least I've connected with them for future projects and whatnot as well. Because as an actor it's really, really easy to get demotivated. And I have felt that, but I think it's not really that I've been demotivated for craft. I think it's just like I've been trying to live my life fully, like hang out with friends, take on new hobbies, really just live life and experience it rather than sort of constantly chasing potential work. But I also know I am saying that because I do have a lot of future projects booked, so in my head I don't need to work as hard right now, which is not a good mindset to have. I should always be working hard, but it's like, oh, I picked this one film, I know I'm guaranteed to get 3 films out of it. You know what I mean? Which is not a great mindset, because I think majority of my feature films that I book, there's always at least 2 films getting made out of it, which is really great, and I love that. But I need to keep up the graft of meeting people and networking, because that's how I find a lot of my work is through networking. And I'm refusing to pay for any paid platforms, because apart from Spotlight.
But Spotlight is an overpriced freaking CV. I haven't found any work for it. I've not had any self-tapes or auditions for it. It is solely, because it's an industry standard, it's solely there because I want to be seen as a professional. And I have to pay £18 or however much a year. I pay it monthly because I like the feeling of being able to cancel it when I can. But I also feel like I can't cancel the subscription because it's an industry standard in the United Kingdom and people don't take you seriously without it. And it is so bad. I personally don't think an actor should be paying to find work. You don't pay to find an office job, you don't be paying someone to find any kind of work, so why we have to be paying a service to find acting work, which a lot of people barely make any money a year from it. You know, it's so rare to meet an actor. I'm this actor. I will not be making 20k for acting this year. I won't. Because I pay Spotlight £200 and something pounds a year just to have this CV and just have my Spotlight pin. That's a lot of that money that I could be spending on other things, you know? Or I could be donating it, or, you know, I could be taking up a new hobby. You know, there's so much I could be doing with that money, but it's going into a company that doesn't charge for the jobs to be listed. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Casting directors don't have to pay, which I think is ridiculous. They should be having to pay, and the actors should not be having to pay. I don't mind it being exclusive and having to meet criteria. That is fine, but I don't think anyone should have to pay to try and succeed, because it's really hard as an actor that does not have that many massive connections in the industry. I have a lot of indie connections, but I don't have big connections. My name is not particularly big. My name is not big at all. And it's hard when you have companies like Spotlight who are really just monetizing it, and it's a big massive monopoly, you know what I mean? It is a monopoly. There's other platforms like Star Now, Backstage, all of them, but they are not seen as professional. To be a professional actor in the UK, you need to have Spotlight. To have Spotlight, you need to meet criteria, i.e. go to acting school, but only if it qualifies on the list, or paid acting work. I went through paid acting work because I've been lucky enough to find paid acting work, and I think it has to meet a certain criteria or something, I'm not too sure. Can't remember, it was last year when I submitted it all. And then even then, you still got to pay like lots of money. You can self-submit to these projects, but you're not going to get seen. I've heard one person on Twitter who has received a self-tape, an audition from self-submitting, and that's big. I think that's massive. I literally messaged her being like, oh my god, like, congratulations, because that is so big. And it's so weird because it's so, like, an audition is, like, an interview. So, but it's just because it came through on Spotlight as self-submitted, it's big. So, I mean, like, maybe you do get seen, but obviously, of course, big agencies see a lot more, and they will always be pushed. And I'm not represented. No one wants me. But I'm finding a lot of work on my own, so, and I get to keep all my money, so thank you for making me self-represented.
Anyway, that's my TED Talk. I'm probably going to cut a lot of this out because it's a huge rant about Spotlight. Okay, this is my snack. I got some strawberries, which is Scottish strawberries, and it's one of my favourite snacks at this moment because, one, it's really environmentally friendly because they are all grown in Scotland. Then I have some chocolate so I can dip in it, and I got some water as well to keep me hydrated. And I've got my laptop up, and I got my snacks, so I'm just gonna like do some work away here on my bed, and then I'm probably gonna go painting, and then I mean, it's literally so early, so I have so much I can do, and I'm gonna try and be so productive, but I don't know if I'm gonna do too much because my period just started, so I'm gonna just kind of take it easy because it always makes me feel but oh well, we'll be productive. I haven't haven't actually had chocolate and strawberries forever because I always don't like it because I think like, ew. But I thought, let's try it. We'll go with this small one. I feel like I might have put too much chocolate in this little jar. Okay. It's actually not too bad. I've had ones where it's like, it's chocolate on the outside and I think that's gross because it's like dried cold chocolate, whereas this is warm because I put it in the microwave. Microwavy. I mean, I don't like mixing fruit with something sweet, but well. I got Frederick as a guest here. I think he's falling asleep, but he looks really awkward. Let me show you him. His tail. Like, why is it like that? Hi, Fred. Sorry, I'm just making fun of you briefly. Like, what is he doing? Sat here after a little nap. My bad. It's like coming up to 3 p.m. Oopsies. And I was like outside with Frederick, and I was like, it feels like there's going to be a storm coming. There is indeed. Can you hear that? The rain is literally bouncing off the roof. Imagine I went for my walk now. But I am being productive now. I'm editing. So I'm getting stuff off my checklist. I'm going to see if I can show you the rain without showing you like my home. Okay. Look at the rain. I don't know if it's picking up that much, but it's horrific. But look how pretty that little flower is. So cute. Because I'm a surfer girl now, I'm obsessed with checking the surf forecast. But the only one that I truly understand is Surfline because it's very nice on the eyes. And because we booked surfing for tomorrow, so excited, so excited, so excited. I'll try to take you with me, but I'm going with my friend, so I won't get much, but I will definitely get some cute pictures of me in a very sexy looking wetsuit, you know? Think Baywatch, then imagine me coming, right? Think of those cute lifeguards running on the beach, and then you get me in a 5mm wetsuit and shoes. Image it. No, please don't, it's quite horrific. We're going at like 1:30, get it for 2, so we come back at like 3:30. And the waves are, it's Port Fair, which is fine, you know. If we get there and it's flat, then we can just jump in the water and be crazy people. I don't know what's wrong with me. But then, right, because it's updated and I don't pay for it, so I can only see a few days ahead. So I can now see till Wednesday, which is when my next group lesson is. And I'm a bit scared, right? Okay, so it's very poor, right? It's red, okay? But the waves are 7.3 foot. I'm 5'5" and I lie about my height. The wind is not good, which is why it's poor. So when I go at 7, so around 6 to 9, it's 7.3. The surf, the swell is 6. And the wind is 24 miles an hour. Don't ask me any more than that because that's all I understand. But it's also red, so it's not going to be the best conditions, but right, it's going to be scary. But then also it could change because Scotland's having a lot of like stormy stuff, so it could come closer to time and the wind could change and it could be better. It's one of those ones where you really don't know until you're out there. Frederick, I think he's like, oh, it's fly. I didn't get on camera, but my hair was like is here, and he just put his paw out and went like that with his hand or paw. It was really cute. Just jump on me. Sunday. We're going surfing today. So I forgot to finish the vlog yesterday, but I did some painting. Wait a second, let me go find it. I want to show you what I painted because I'm really happy with it. I'm back, I got my sketchbook. So I got oil paints for the first time, so I was really like intrigued to play with it. And I drew like a little swimmer. I painted a little swimmer on her little floaty device thing. First time using acrylics, I'm actually really happy. Ignore the smudges here, but who is she? I do have some canvases, but I didn't want to use a canvas when I'm still just practicing. So I'm actually really happy with this, by the way. It's still a bit tacky. but if I have time I might sketch a little bit more in this beautiful sketchbook. But that I'm really happy with. I think it looks so good. I mean, like, I know her knees look a bit funny because it looks like her knees are the wrong way around. It was meant to be like as if her legs were like bending up, if that makes sense. So I'll probably have to go back in and try and make her legs not look like the wrong way around. But I'm pretty happy with it. So the decision today is, what bathing suit do I wear? I'll show you my options. 1 second. That I can be bothered finding. So one is this one piece. I've worn it before when going surfing and never have a problem with it. And then the other one is a bikini. It's a 2-piece because last time I was surfing I was actually too warm. And I think I was wearing probably one of the one pieces. So it's this one here. Only downside, it is tiny. That's the top. You know, it's tiny. But I'm going to have a wetsuit on. So I don't really know which one I'm going to wear. Both are equally nice. I know I was too warm last time. So that's my decision today. I'm going to be putting it in my cute little bag that's now dedicated to surfing. But I'm not having to leave the house until maybe like 11:35, 11:40 or something. So I've got some time to waste. So I'm just gonna like get ready, get a bag together, and then I'm gonna sketch with a pencil though. I can't be asked painting just yet, and I'll show you. Okay, so I forgot to vlog anymore, but here's me in this gorgeous swimsuit, I mean wetsuit. That's actually a junior, but I had so much fun. Genuinely, like, I caught some of my best waves this day, and this is what I look like after. Look at my fringe. I actually interacted with people looking like this. Thank you.